Imagine pasting a URL and getting 7 revenue-ready fixes in under a minute. Headlines that convert, CTAs that stop drop-off, and one 30-minute change that actually moves the needle. Welcome to the AI and Future of Work podcast, episode 158. I'm Marcus Chen. In the next minutes, you'll walk away with a livable audit template, the exact prompts to paste, a 3-step referral sequence, and a 10-minute launch checklist so you can start tonight. Automate the ordinary. Amplify the extraordinary.
Whoa. Okay, that hook grabbed me. 7 fixes in a minute sounds almost too good to be true. My immediate worry, if it's that fast, won't it sound generic when you hand it to a client?
Totally valid point. The secret is not to let AI do the full handshake. Use it as a synthesizer. Let the model surface patterns and then add a 2 to 3 minute human polish that anchors 1 or 2 client-specific recommendations. That tiny human wrinkle changes everything. Clients feel seen, not scanned.
So what's the minimal tool set to make this travel-friendly? I don't want 10 logins and a laptop full of tabs.
Keep it tight. An LLM, ChatGPT, or the OpenAI API for the audit and copy. A workflow runner, Make or Zapier to wire everything. An intake form, Typeform or Calendly. A delivery doc, Notion or Google Docs. Email, Gmail or ConvertKit. And Stripe or Tally for payments. That's it. Now, the prompts. This is where you stop guessing and start scaling. First, a site scan prompt that asks for 7 prioritized revenue-facing recommendations with a short rationale and a 1-line test idea. Second, a value summary prompt that turns the audit into a client-ready 1-paragraph pitch. Third, a referral ask template that keeps the tone reciprocal and low pressure.
Hold up. How do you actually pull the site content into the LLM? Scraping can be messy and privacy is a concern.
Good call. Use a safe public page fetch. In Make or Zapier, use an HTTP module to get the public HTML, or a lightweight scraper that respects robots.txt. Never fetch password-protected areas without explicit permission. Include a consent checkbox on intake that says exactly what you'll fetch and why. Small trust signals cut risk dramatically.
Okay, workflow time. Walk me through the actual wiring, but keep it high level and spoken like you would to someone on a beach with spotty Wi-Fi.
One clean scenario in Make or Zapier. Typeform response triggers the scenario. The response includes URL, business goal, and the consent checkbox. Next, an HTTP fetch grabs the public page content. Then, send that content to the OpenAI completion with your site scan prompt. Create a Google Doc or Notion page from the output. Then send a Gmail draft to you for manual approval before final delivery.
So the manual approval is mandatory, right? No fully unattended sends?
Mandatory. Set the workflow to stop and notify you, Slack ping or an email. So you open the draft, tweak 1 or 2 lines, and send. That 2 to 3 minute edit keeps outreach human and prevents errors or tone mismatch. It also protects you if the AI misses context.
Can we talk incentives? Discounts convert, but won't discounts cheapen the brand? I want a referral that feels premium, not desperate.
Exactly the right pushback. Use value-first micro-incentives that add perceived value, not just lower price. Examples, a bespoke 15-minute roadmap session, a tailored industry-specific digital guide, or a tracked affiliate credit for services. Say, refer someone who signs for a full audit and you get a bespoke 15-minute roadmap worth $150. That preserves price integrity and creates another touch point to upsell.
Nice. That keeps the offer premium. Now, listeners always want numbers. What should they charge for the quick audit? And what does the time math look like while traveling?
Price the 20-minute audit between $97 and $197. Treat it as a lead magnet that can convert to retainers. Example math. At $147, 20 audits a month equals $2,940. If 10% convert to a $1,200 retainer, that's an extra $1,200 monthly. Time. Expect about 2 hours per 10 audits, 5 to 10 minutes reviewing each AI draft, 10 minutes personalizing and sending, and 20 to 30 minutes weekly for automation tuning. It fits in a travel schedule because it's mostly asynchronous.
Risk time, privacy, accidental spam, or the AI hallucinating a recommendation that could be damaging. How do we guard against those?
3 practical mitigations. 1. Consent on intake that states what you'll fetch and how long you'll store it. 2. The mandatory human approval we keep repeating. 3. Throttling and retry logic in your automation so you don't blast dozens of emails at once. Also add a short disclaimer in the audit. This is a brief, non-exhaustive review. Test prior to implementation. If the AI flags a possible security issue, stop and ask for permission before probing further.
Good. Now for the part everyone loves. The exact thing they can do tonight with 10 minutes and 0 code chops. Give me the 3 fields, the 1 automation to flip on, and the exact prompt.
10-minute launch checklist. First, make a type form with 3 fields: URL, primary goal, choices, more signups, higher AOV, faster checkout, and a consent checkbox that says you'll fetch public page content for a short review. Second, build one automation in Make or Zapier. Typeform trigger, HTTP fetcher page text, OpenAI completion, create Google Doc, send Gmail draft to you for approval. Third, paste this exact site scan prompt into the OpenAI module. You are a conversion expert. Analyze URL, flash URL. Output 7 prioritized revenue impact recommendations with 1 sentence rationale, 1 quick test idea, and effort estimate. Highlight a single 30-minute win. Keep language client ready. Test once, open the doc, tweak, and send. You'll have a working pipeline tonight.
One more. If the AI gives a wrong recommendation or suggests accessing gated content, what should the outgoing audit say to protect you and the client?
Include a short disclaimer at the top or bottom. This audit is a brief, non-exhaustive review of public-facing pages to surface likely opportunities. Implementation should be tested and validated by your team. If something looks like a vulnerability, pause the automation and request explicit permission before proceeding. Human in the loop is your legal and reputational firewall.
Okay, last tactical nugget. Exactly how do we ask for the referral without sounding pushy?
2-line value first close in the audit email works best. If you found this useful, I'd love to help someone in your network. Reply with a name and I'll offer them a 15-minute roadmap session plus a 20% audit credit. No pressure, just passing on something that helped. Then automate a polite follow-up after 2 weeks. Quick check. Did anyone come to mind? That cadence converts a high share of referrals without feeling spammy.
I like it. Short, reciprocal, and low friction. All right, Marcus, where can listeners go if they want the full templates and recipe cards?
Head to nomadlifesuccess.com/courses. I've published a short course that clones this exact workflow: Typeform templates, OpenAI prompt packs, Make/Zapier recipes, email sequences, and an ethics module on consent and privacy. Enroll and you'll also get the referral incentive template pack. That's your AI blueprint for today. Automate the ordinary, amplify the extraordinary.
Let's make this actually work for you. Start small, test one vertical, and iterate from real results. Do that, and you'll have a travel-ready referral engine before your next trip. Safe travels and productive automations.
That's your AI blueprint for today. Ready to implement this at a higher level? Enroll in our high-income remote skills courses at nomadlifesuccess.com/courses. See you tomorrow. Automate the ordinary, amplify the extraordinary.